Yo guys, welcome to the channel. There was a couple of recent tweets that have echoed a certain sentiment throughout the underground rap scene. It's the idea that no one actually listens to artists like Young Lean, Black Cray, and Blade. This thought kind of upset me because these are some of my personal favorite artists, and I feel like you can see their influence on a lot of different rap today. And all these guys share one common theme to me. They all started in cloud rap. If you don't know what cloud rap is, it's a genre of rap that emphasizes a kind of chill, laid back, spacey sound. I feel extra passionate about this because cloud rap is what initially got me into hip hop that wasn't very mainstream. The whole goal of this video is to take you through what I see as the cloud rap timeline and hopefully show you not only why it matters, but also give you some dope songs you could add to your playlist. I know there's going to be some artists that I miss out on, and I know the comments are going to let me know about it, but let's just have some fun. I'd really appreciate it if you guys liked, commented, and subscribed, because I'm gonna have to play some of the music, which means YouTube won't really like this video. Anyways, let's get into the birth of cloud rap.
Just for now, just for now, just for now, just for now, just for now.
We're gonna start with Lil B. I would say most people credit Viper as being the first cloud rap artist, but the first person who made it kind of popular was Lil B. Lil B is a rapper from the Bay Area, and initially he was known for being in a group called The Pack, and they made a song called Vans, which you guys probably know. Eventually though, he became his own solo artist, and this is kind of where he started his whole cloud rap thing. He started working with Clamps Casino, who eventually became a very prominent figure in cloud rap. The main part I want to focus on is Lil B's 2009 mixtape 6 Kiss. This album features two songs I would call the first official cloud rap songs. These songs are Birth of Rap and I'm God. Both of these songs were produced by Clamps Casino, and this is where we see that spacey sound I was talking about earlier. In these songs, we can see how Clamps Casino used vocal samples to create this type of sound. The same exact samples have been used constantly since then. And the specific Lil B song I want to showcase is Realest Alive. Here's a quick preview.
Nominations, they don't even ask me, man. I rap for the love and my life is the Grammy. Drake said he ain't cry when Tupac died. I bet Dub, he ain't say that shit if Pac was alive. I ain't hating on the nigga, I'm just speaking my mind. I made 900 songs and they easy to find, and I freestyled all of them. Eat these rappers, you can't check my background and make classics. Nigga, realest alive.
Now that we know what was going on the West Coast, what was happening on the East Coast? This is probably going to be the biggest part of this video because I feel like there's just so many artists for me to cover. I first want to start with Raider Clan, and specifically Space Ghost Perp. I'll touch on the other members in a bit. But to first talk about Space Ghost Perp, we have to talk about 3 6 Mafia, specifically their album Mystic Styles. Honestly, 3 6 Mafia could have their own video, and let me know if you want to see that. But the quick rundown is that they're a rap group from Memphis comprised of DJ Paul, Juicy J, Lord Infamous, Koopsta, Gangsta Boo, and Crunchy Black. Their early work has a lot of slow, eerie, and almost empty beats. I feel like a lot of cloud rap has their roots in this early dark Memphis sound. Raider Clan pulled a lot of their early influence from these songs. Space Ghost Perp specifically pulled a lot from this sound, even mixing his vocals on some songs to emulate the sound of the vocals from early Memphis rappers. This sound was because a lot of their music was found through tape trading, so their vocals just didn't sound the best. They sounded almost muffled. The song from SGP I want to show you guys is called Underground. Here it is. Moving off of Space Ghost Perp, we have his fellow Raider Clan members, Xavier Wolf and Chris Travis. These are the two artists who got me into underground rap. I used to see videos on Vine using their songs Psycho-Pass and Crunch Time, and that was like my first exposure to underground rap. Anyway, Xavier Wolf and Chris Travis share a lot of the same inspiration as Space Ghost Perp, but I would say they leaned more into the cloud rap elements than SGP. The song I wanted to highlight from both of them is, to me, an absolute classic. It's 80 Dime Bags.
We all up in the party, hello hard, we got the bars. The bitches fiending and they all wanna be porn stars. I took her to the car cause I didn't park bar. We hit the store to re-up on chips and to get cars. And now she ballin' hard, tryna fuck me in the car.
Now, that song actually has a feature from the next person I want to talk about, Black Kray, who is another member of Raider Clan. You know, maybe the whole Raider Clan thing is important, because like I didn't even mention X was in it, Denzel Curry. Maybe people should actually go back and listen to Raider Clan tracks and not just say that they know who Raider Clan is. Anyway, Black Kray leaned more into the rougher experimental sound that Space Ghost Perp had. His songs had a focus on a lot more darker themes, one of them being drug use. The Kray song I want to focus on is Ice Cream and Swishers. Here's a quick preview. Hopefully now you guys are starting to get the common production styles, vocal elements used in cloud rap. And hopefully you can start to kind of pinpoint it to other artists that you guys listen to now. But now that we cover what was going on in the US from around 2009 to 2014, let's see what was going on across the pond.
Got an empire of emotional squads, see me cruising in my go-kart. I'm Warhol, I'm Wario when I'm in Mario Kart. Top in the charts, chasing my cards, chop on my locker when I'm running these bars. Coca-Cola veins, I'm insane, trip through memory lane.
In Stockholm, Sweden, there were a couple crazy white boys. The first I want to talk about is Yung Lean. In 2013, Yung Lean started to really make a name for himself, creating his own wave. It was cloud rap, but he kind of had his own spin to it. I haven't talked about the overall aesthetics of cloud rap, but I'll do that right now. The Raider Clan thing prided itself on being dark. You would see a lot of the members wear all black and have it kind of fit in with the grimy aesthetic they were going for. Their clothes and their visuals matched the sound that they were going for. Now, Yung Lean had his own wave going on in Sweden. Yung Lean was known for his use of bucket hats, Arizona, and just an overall look that for me is kind of hard to describe, but like, you know it when you see it. His style of cloud rap is what I would say is a cleaner, a bit more simple version of the Raider Clan production, but also use similar vocal chops to Lil B. The song that I feel like encapsulates a lot of this is Oreo Milkshake. Let's check it out.
Pop a bottle of
The next Swede that I want to talk about might be my favorite artist of all time. It's Blade. Blade is a frequent collaborator of Young Lean, but his early music to me is very different. Blade on his early tracks liked to sing and experiment with his own unique flows. He also created his own unique aesthetic, which I'll just call the Drain Gang aesthetic. Similar to Lean, it's kind of the type of thing you just know it when you see it. The Blade song that I'm gonna show is Unreal off of Glue.
Strawberries, leaf glow, sunglasses from Oakley, high life, Fuji. I wonder if you're lonely. I wish you would touch me, touch you, no one touch me. Carbonate my water, put it in the end.
At this point, you guys should be starting to make connections not just between the artists that I've showcased, but also other artists in general. But now, why is all of this important?
I'm always shine with my niggas. Ride to the end till we touch the sky, nigga. Everywhere we go, so you keep the shine with us. Niggas we snow, they can come outside with us.
Real my carbon, I'm counting off figures. Some of the sun, how it shine for my nigga. I'm overseas running my nice bigger. Niggas know they can't stop outside with us.
This section of the video is going to be kind of a messy ramble, but hopefully you guys get the point. During this period from 2009 to 2014 and after, we saw a lot of these artists that I mentioned before work together. We saw bangers from Blade, Lean, and Cray together, like songs like Famous. We see what's probably the best group track in underground history with Terror Gang. It's not like these artists were stealing from each other. It was an evolving sound, and each artist was experimenting with it in their own ways and collaborating with each other in almost a way of like real recognize real. The song I want to pick from this collaboration period is Snowman by Xavier Wolf, Blade, and Echo 2K.
Ice bling, ice snow, ice man, ice on me, ice bling, ice street, ice on my feet, ice man, ice me, ice man, ice me, ice man, ice me.
This period of collaboration didn't only include the artists I mentioned, but also other rappers in the SoundCloud space. We see guys like Fawny on tracks like Terror Gang that I mentioned before. To me, this had like a butterfly effect. Fawny was in Splur Gang with Cardi, and a lot of Cardi's early stuff takes from this cloud rap era. Like if you go back and listen to his early music that's like not on Spotify, it's cloud rap. It's why we see Cardi work with Blade and Young Lean. Like he's inspired by this shit. And right now he has an argument to be in that like upper echelon of popular rappers. I mean, we even saw Cardi sample SGP on I Am Music. We also see Travis and Frank Ocean work with Lean. These guys are important to the foundation of modern rap. The current rap scene doesn't look anything like how it does right now without these guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this style of video. Let me know if you want to see more of it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe because it really help out. But that's all I got for today. Thank you.